There were a few drops of water coming out of the toilet hose. Todd was about to be killed by these drops. He was shaving. He didn't notice the water on the floor. Luckily, he got out of the bathroom. Todd's best friend Alex was reading a magazine. There was an owl outside the window. Alex threw the magazine out of his hand to get rid of the owl. The magazine was shredded by the fan. A piece of paper fell out and landed in Alex's hand. Todd's name was on the piece of paper. Todd went back to the bathroom to collect his clothes. The water on the floor ran under Todd's feet. Todd slipped and fell. His neck got tangled up in the closet. Todd fell into the bathtub. He tried to call for help, but his neck was stuck and he couldn't speak. Todd tried to reach the scissors next to him to cut the line. Todd's fingers came within a hair's breadth of the scissors. Todd struggled for a moment and then stopped moving. The water on the floor drained away strangely. Alex came to Todd's house anxiously. He wanted to warn Todd to be careful. Todd was taken out on a stretcher. Looking at Todd's parents, Alex regretted that he hadn't come sooner. Todd was just the first person the Grim Reaper took. A wind blew inexplicably. The woman looked back and saw the window was closed. She didn't care. In fact, it was a sign of death. She found a record while organizing her clothes. She wiped the kettle with a towel. A figure flashed behind her. The woman looked back. The leaves of the green plant in the living room shook a few times. The woman was about to turn on the gas to boil water. The gas inexplicably went out. She was a bit scared. She decided to drink some wine to calm her nerves. She puts ice cubes under the glass. She poured the wine into a glass. The bottom of the glass cracked. She didn't even know it. The wine dripped from the glass and leaked into the computer. The wiring in the computer shorted out. The smoke from the computer caught the woman's attention. When she went to check it out, the computer exploded. A piece of the shattered screen hit her in the carotid artery. The wine that dripped on the floor ignited the gas in the kitchen. The woman tried to get a towel to dress the wound. The towel brought down a knife rack. A knife was stuck right in the woman's chest. The whole room went up in flames. Death took another one of Alex's friends. The car Jack was driving suddenly lost control. The Grim Reaper has taken control of their car. Where will they be taken? The car almost crashed into the big rig in front of them. At a railroad crossing, the car comes to a sudden stop. The train is getting closer. Everyone got out of the car to get out of the way. Only Jack remained in the driver's seat. He was confident he could start the car. He wanted to have a good time, but the car won't start. Jack was panicking. He wants to get out of the car. The seat belt won't open. Just as the train hit the car at the last moment, Alex pulled Jack out of the car. A few months later, Alex and his friends were talking about the Grim Reaper. Alex said Jack would be next. Jack didn't believe it could be him. A newspaper flies over and breaks Alex's glass. Alex sensed the Grim Reaper was coming. He decided to go home as soon as possible. The out-of-control bus almost hit Alex. A utility pole on the side of the road was knocked down by the bus. The pole flew up and hit a neon sign high in the sky. The neon sign fell. Jack pushed Alex out of the way. He was hit by the swinging neon sign.